5 people together started the company almost 20 years ago, and now you're operating on 49 countries. You have 18 offices, I believe, in 4 different continents. You have over 375 employees. What a great accomplishment you guys have done over the years. How did you end up starting the business in the first place?
Pink Elephant, an IT management consulting company at that time in the Netherlands. They were bought by an IT services company. 5 guys working there who were just, running the consulting department said, well, if this is the case, we cannot be independent consultants anymore. So we have to leave this company and set up a whole different new company. So that's also how the name was invented, Quint Wellington Redwood. Quint obviously is Latin for 5. So it's these 5 guys. And the Wellington Redwoods are these huge, gigantic trees that you find over here on the west coast in the US. So it's an imaginary naming for 5 really strong guys. And it turned out that they were actually strong, because at that time I was working as a CIO at a pharmaceutical wholesale organization. And I was running an application development department, a data center. And one of the things that I just heard about was ITIL, best practices for running data centers. And I was trying to find resources, so searching the market, who knows about this. So 2 names popped up, Pink Elephant and Quint Wellington Redwood. But after a few phone calls, of course, I learned that the true people that had the knowledge were not longer at Pink Elephant, but they were at Quint Wellington Redwood. So I hired these guys. 2 of the 5 came over to my company. They ran a project. They did my data center. And then I started liking them so much that after the project, I left the company and went working with them to build the company. So from 1994 on, 2 years after they were founded, and after we did the project in my pharmaceutical company, I joined them to grow the company.
And you were the former CEO of Quint for 6.5 years.
Yeah, so in the beginning there was no structure at all. There was no job roles. It was just a group of people, right? So, but then when we started to grow, we needed to have somebody to be the director. So one of the original founders became the director, and then from there we went on and on and on. And then eventually we started to add new types of services. Of course, except for the consulting, we also had a lot of education going on. We wanted to go international. That's when René came on board in 1998 to build basically an international distribution network.